I am so glad I didn't make this video yet. This was supposed to be just a worry video. I'm kind of worried about Fantastic Four, and this was just supposed to be a video expressing my worries. But then the trailer came out, the final trailer came out today earlier, and at least 80% of my worry went away with that trailer. That showed me everything that I was worried about, at least a little bit. I'm still kind of iffy on Reed, but we got more of Johnny, we got more of Sue and Ben. We got the family that it seems like we've been wanting for a while now. I'll admit I haven't really been excited for the Fantastic Four outside of that trailer. It just seems like there's so much that they have to do with Doom, with it leading in straight into Doomsday actually, and then they have to introduce the Fantastic Four. They have to introduce history to the Fantastic Four because they are already the Fantastic Four. They have to bring them over into this new universe, and then we have the the added baby, which that's a whole thing in itself. Franklin is one of the most powerful mutants ever. So I don't know how exactly that's gonna tie in. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm more excited now to see it. So now, with this newfound hope I have for the movie, I thought, why not share my top 4 things I'm most excited about and my top 4 hopes of the movie. Starting off, I'm really hoping for this movie to feel like a family film. We just came off the heels of Thunderbolts being a found family, so I'm excited to see a different type of family in the Fantastic Four. We know at some point Sue is going to give birth to Franklin, which we got like the smallest bit of from the final trailer, so I'm ready to see how that all plays out. I'm also ready to see Reed having to balance wife, new child, dealing with a superhero team, and the threat of Galactus. And another thing I'm excited for is to see Reed kind of be in this weird space between present and not present, because he's always thinking, he's always trying to figure out something else. So I'm excited to see how that plays into everything. I'm also wondering if they'll do the thing with Reed and Ben where Reed is still trying to figure out how to fix, or quote, fix Ben, or if they're already past that, since we know this is kind of like a little bit after they became the Four. I also want to let you guys know this is the first time I'm seeing a Fantastic Four on the big screen in IMAX, and I'm ready for that experience. I was a bit too young to really understand the, I believe, 2015 one, the Fan 4 Stick one.
Brother,
So I'm excited to see how this one plays out. Speaking of Galactus, that brings me to the second thing I really want to see is Galactus. Not a cloud, not anything that's other than Galactus. A giant, living, breathing, slightly mortal, imbued with the power of cosmic, devouring worlds Galactus. I'm honestly not sure there's a way they can win. I don't see this playing out well for them, especially since this is supposedly an alternate universe, and the Four are supposed to come over at the end to the main MCU, which I think we got like a little glimpse of the wormhole that they'll use in the last trailer. But yeah, Galactus is a big thing I'm ready to see, and so far from what, like, the press screenings and everything, it sounds like Galactus is one of the best parts of the film. The third thing I'm ready to see is these powers. This is the first Fantastic Four movie I'm seeing in theaters, and it seems designed for IMAX. We haven't seen a ton of footage of them using their powers, only bits and pieces, but from what we've seen, I love it. When Johnny flames on, the camera gets dirty from the heat and the smoke. The thing looks pretty much perfect with the thick ass eyebrows. All I need him to say, which I know he's going to, he almost did say is it's clobbering time.
What time is it, Ben?
No.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Sue actually looks like she's refracting light, allowing her to become invisible and make like hard constructs of the light shields. I don't know if it's because just CG has evolved, but I don't think we've really seen anything look like this yet in a Marvel movie for Fantastic Four. We haven't really seen a lot of Reed, but I will say we're getting more. Like every trailer there seemed to be something else. I don't know if maybe the CG hasn't fully been done yet, but it seems like they're pulling it off well. It kind of reminds me of Luffy from One Piece, the live action adaptation on Netflix. Lastly, the fourth and the biggest hope for this movie is that it doesn't feel bloated. This movie has so much to do that could genuinely make or break the future of the MCU. Will I be there for Doomsday? Most definitely, but I'll be going in there with a lot less hype. This movie has to set up Doom. It has to set up history for the family. It has to introduce Galactus and Silver Surfer, and Franklin Richards is probably the biggest wild card for this movie to pull. This feels like a lot, and considering you can't really set up Doom and Doomsday because of all the X-Men stuff that's going on, which now that I think about it, I feel like that's probably gonna have to do a lot with Franklin, but you can't really set up Doom in a film that has so much else to do. Like the chairs, there's so many X-Men in here, there's gonna be a lot of cameos. I'm so worried for that film, you have no idea, but I'm excited to see what they do. With all that being said, these were my top 4 worries and my top 4 hopes for the Fantastic Four. Yes, I am scared for this film, but I'm also really excited and really anticipating this film in a different way than I have for movies like Superman, for example. But with all that being said, like if you liked, dislike if you didn't, comment down below your thoughts on the Fantastic Four. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.